Hello learners, welcome to our next visual learning for the day. I hope you are all doing well. Today we have mathematics for basic 6 and our strand is percentages and our substrand is what? Express percentages as fraction. Express percentages as fraction. Now let us look at our learning objective for the day, which says that we should express percentages as fractions and reduce to their lowest terms. Right? Express percentages as fractions and reduce to their lowest terms. So now let us look at our fraction, our starter, sorry. Now in our previous lesson, we studied fraction, or we've learned fraction. Now today we've been asked to express a percentage into fraction. Now how do we do that? That the numbers here are in what? Percentages, sorry, which is 80%, 11%, 25%, and then 64%. Now I want to express the following percentages as fractions. How do I do that? We know that percentage is what? Is 100 out of 100, which is the same as 100%, right? Which is the same as 100%. So if I write 100% is the same as 100 out of 100. Alright, so I want to express the following percentage as what? Fraction. So the first one is 80%, which can be written as 80 out of 100. And the next one is what? 11%, which can be written as 11 out of 100. And the next one is 25%, which can be written as 25 out of 100. And then the last one is 64, which can be written as what? 64 out of 100. This is how we express the following percentage as fractions. Now let us look at some few exercises for the day. Now read the heading, which says express the following as fractions and reduce to their lowest terms. Express the following as fractions and reduce to their lowest terms. So the first question is 10%. The first question is 10%, which can be written as 10 out of 100. Now it doesn't stop there. I have to reduce the fraction into its lowest term. So how do I do that? In this case, I look for a number that can go into 10 and at the same time 100. So here, 10 can go into itself one time and can go into 100 how many times? 10 times. So my answer is 1 out of 10. That is the limit. Now I move on to question number 2, which is 23%, which can be written as 23 out of 100. Alright, 23 out of 100. So how do I do that? Now 23 is an odd number and 100 here is an even number, which 2 can go or 25 or 5 can go. But 23, a number can go and there will be a remainder. We don't want a number, we don't want a remainder. So in this case, we what? Leave it here as 23 out of 100. Out of 100. So, what am I doing here in this case? I'm moving on to question number 3, which is 40%, which can be written as what? 40 out of 100. 40 out of 100. Then I look for a number that can go into this, right? So I reduce the numbers because this one is a bigger number, so I reduce it by cancelling what? The 2 zeros. What is left is what? 4 and 10. 4 and 10. I look for a number that can go into 4 at the same time 10. 2 goes here, 2. And then 2 goes here, 5. So my answer is 2 out of 5, which is can be said as what? 2 divided by 5, right? Which is a fraction. Now I go to question number 4. Question number 4 is 16%, which can be written as 16 divided by 100. Alright, so I look for a number that can go into 16 and at the same time 100. So I then, very fortunately, 4 can go into what? 16, how many times? 4 times. And then can go into 100 how many times? 25 times. So my fraction here is what? 4 divided by 25, or 4 out of 25. And we end it here. Alright, so let's go to the next question, which is question number 5, which is 250%. Here is a bigger number, so what do? We are still going to express it as fraction, which is 250 divided by 100. In this case, I have to make sure I reduce it. Now, in reducing this fraction, I cancel the 2 zeros so that I can get my answer easy. Now, what am I doing in this case? Now, the numbers that are left are what? 25 and what? 10. 25 and 10, or 25 divided by 10. Now, I look for a number that can go into 25 and at the same time 10, which is 5 goes here, 5 goes into 10, 2. So I said my final answer is 2 out of 5, or 5 out of 2, or 5 divided by 2. Now I move on to my last question, which is question number 6, which is 75%. 75%. How do I reduce this, or do I express this as fraction? So I write it 75 out of 100. Remember, the percentage is 100. Alright? So I come here and I look for a number that can go into 75 and at the same time 100. And I find what? 5. 5 goes here, 15, and goes into 120. Now let's see whether we can get the correct answer. 5, 25, 5 carry 2. 5, 1, 5 plus 2, 7. That means my answer is correct. Now I move on to this. It doesn't stop here. I can still break 15 and 20 down or make it to the lowest term. So I look for a number. 5 goes here, 3, and goes here, 4. So my final answer is 3 out of 4, or 3 divided by 4. This is my final answer. I hope you understand today's lesson. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.